Whew. Man, oh man. Looks like we got somebody in here. Let's see. What's going on, y'all? This is Leon from LKB Pythons. And I don't know if you guys seen my video earlier, but I put out a video with my rack, and we got a bit of a problem. Not a bad problem, but the probe, the pre-drilled hole for the probe doesn't quite. It's not long enough to go on the heat tape. So I'll have to improvise and figure out something, but I might call Animal Plastics and ask them how they hook up their probes and all that. But other than that, man, been home all day cleaning. Got them all cleaned up. Glad I got these tubs in right here. But yeah, man, overall just happy. I know this rack might seem a little bit, small to the bigger Python enthusiasts, but for me, just right, man. Was within my budget. Pulled the trigger on it. I like how it's built. It's sitting right here under this laptop, but I like how it's built. The tubs I had to get from the Container Store. So I ordered them about a week ago, and they got here yesterday. So definitely liking how this turned out. On the Container Store on their website, they had, I think you could buy individuals. You can buy like a lot of 10. I bought the lot of 20 because this rack holds 18 tubs. So I do have 2 extra tubs. But yeah, overall, looks like it's well built and all that stuff. I have not hooked up a thermostat to it yet. Trying to figure out where I'm gonna put this bad boy before I hook everything up. I don't have any hatchlings or anything like that to go in this, so I might not hook it up just this second. But when I do have, some clutches, hopefully this will be the right rack for me. Customer service with them was pretty good. I ordered the rack, I want to say about mid-March, and then the COVID-19 came into the picture. So I got an email from them about, I want to say about the second week of May, saying that it'll be a little bit longer than usual for them to build it, ship it out. So yeah, after about 2 months after that, I ain't gonna lie, I was kind of worried because, man, it kind of took them forever. But they did get back to me and said that they didn't forget about me. Animal Plastics, thank you for that. So yeah, about a month and a half ago, got this in. Came home, got off work, came home, and uh, assembled it. It's not hard to assemble. I mean, they give you all the uh, screws and instructions and that kind of thing. But other than that, man, it was pretty good. These tubs, before I got these tubs right here, um, man, I went all over my area looking for these specific tubs. Could not find them at all. I went to Walmart. I went to Dollar Tree. I went to Dollar General. I mean, I went all over the place. The only tubs that I can find that remotely even resemble these were these right here. These are sheds that's in this tub, but yeah, these are the only tubs that remotely resemble these. And um, when I bought, because I only bought three of those because I didn't want to buy a whole bunch of them and they didn't fit, so I bought three because three tubs fit on one row. Uh, uh, I put them in, and the top of that was just a little bit too wide, and I couldn't get three on one row. Um, so yeah, that was a bummer. Went to the container store before I done all that, and everything was sold out at the time. So I figured, well, maybe I can go out and find these specific tubs. Um, then a friend of mine hit me up, and he told me that they actually had them on the website. So I immediately jumped on the internet, ordered them bad boys, and a week later, here I am, man. Uh, I know a lot of people's going with the sea serpents and the freedom breeder and I can't think of their name offhand, but this rack, it was. I'm not gonna lie, between all the big time rack builders and makers, Animal Plastics, to me, in my opinion, they are budget friendly. Um, I'll be honest, I don't really have the funds to buy these racks. I mean, you could probably get one used, but in my area, I live in the woods, and I wasn't trying to drive 4 or 5 hours for a rack, especially especially with COVID-19 going around, and plus we have got nothing but rain, rain, rain. Um, so yeah, man. But other than that, the rack seems to be, pretty good material and that kind of thing. But this is the first rack that I've bought um, from any brand of any shape, form, fashion. The rack behind me, I made that myself. And the rack in my bedroom, the Hatchland rack, I did a video on that a while back. I made that myself too. So this is the first rack that I've had that I've actually bought and had to put together. Would I buy another one? Absolutely, absolutely. So yeah, as far as the breeding season goes, I bred three females. Fingers crossed. Uh, the three females I bred are right there on this row right here. How you doing, Heather? How's your day going? Uh, But yeah, I only plan to have 3 clutches. I'm trying to crawl before I walk as far as breeding. I don't want to overwhelm myself. So, oh, excuse me, I got 2 clutches hopefully coming. My wife has 1. So that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm off today. So I figured I'd go live. I finally got my rack and my tubs in. I put a video out earlier today. So yeah, feel free to go check that out. But yeah, feeding day for everybody will be Tuesday. And I need to I think later on today I'm gonna get weights of everybody. My wife's gonna help me out with that when she gets off work a little bit later. But yeah, man, other than that, man, things are going pretty good. My wife's birthday is on the 14th. Happy birthday, Ashley. Love you. Um, so yeah, but I hope to get this rack up and going. Like I said, I don't have any hatchlings small enough to really fit in these. Everybody's kind of outgrown these little tubs, but man, these tubs right here, I don't know why they are so hard to find, man. The Container Store is the only place I know they even have these, man. I thought Walmart would have them. No good there. I thought Dollar Tree or Family Dollar. What size are these? Give me 1 second and I'll go get the dimensions. Oh. Give me 1 second. These are shoebox on the Container Store's website. These are the shoebox. So I'm guessing these are the smallest tubs that they have. I think I'm not for sure about that, so don't quote me on that. But let's see. So these tubs go in the AP 330. And I think they might be 6-quart tubs. Let's see. So these are 13-inch by 7.5 by 4.25. So I do think these are the 6-quart tubs. I don't know if you guys can see that right there, but those are it right there. But I could not find these to save my life, man. Like I told myself, because the rack, I did not know. I should have known better, but I did not know that the tubs would not come with the rack. I did not know that. I thought that they would just add the price of the tubs in with the total rack when I bought everything, but they didn't. But they did have a link to the Container Store. But before I'd done that, I wanted to go check like Dollar Tree, Dollar Stores, Walmart, hefty bins. Okay. But I think I only paid about, these tubs wasn't expensive. I think that they was only like I want to say about $40 for 20 of them. And that's shipping included. So I mean, they wasn't like expensive. But like I was saying earlier, my whole like this rack behind me, I made this rack. Um, I went to Lowe's, bought the shelf, went to Walmart, got the green tubs and all of that. This animal plastic rack that I got, it's the first rack that I've ever bought from an actual uh, uh, manufacturer, but they're real budget friendly. Like I looked at all other hatchling racks and like my pockets are by all means not that deep at all. This rack cost about two, I want to say with tax and shipping included about $275, which it's not bad at all for a hatchling rack that holds 18 tubs. So yeah, I think I might buy another one. As far as this rack behind me, I'm keeping this. I mean, I'm sorry. Like the thing about this rack behind me is I can make this into a hatchling rack too. And that rack behind me, I mean, you talking at least 30 to 40 hatchlings on this rack behind me. So I mean, I'm sorry, but you can't beat that. I mean, I can make this into a combo rack right now if I wanted to. So I mean, the only thing I don't like about this rack, honestly, is when I move and I have to move it, I'll have to take it apart, break it down, move it, but that's all right though. I mean, but yeah, like I thought about making this one into a combo rack, like having the first two shelves, maybe just all hatchling tubs, and having the next two like adult. So I still might do that. I don't know, but I did buy another one of these. And this row up top where you see the thermostat, it has two tubs up there as well. So I mean, so yeah. And the rack in the bedroom, that's my other hatchling rack. I could go smaller on that too if I wanted to, the one in the bedroom. So I mean, I just wanted to just wanted to have the experience of buying a rack from a reputable manufacturer. I can't even talk, but yeah, I'm not dogging Freedom Breeder and ASR and CSR. I'm not dogging them one bit. I'm just saying for my budget, this was the route that I'm going. So yeah, but this rack, I got kind of a situation, like everything in this rack, and the reason I'm looking down is because I got the laptop sitting on the AP rack. The reason I'm in a bit of a situation because the probe, like this rack comes pre-drilled, everything's pre-drilled, but the holes in the back of this rack for the probe, it's not quite long enough, and it doesn't quite reach the heat tape. So I'm gonna have to. And the reason I don't want to put the probe on the heat tape itself is because like this rack came with like a cardboard material that goes over the heat tape, and I'm guessing that's to keep it from getting damaged or scratched up or something like that. And I don't think the probe. I don't think it might work, but I just don't think that the probe can sit on the heat tape with that cardboard material that goes over. I just think it'll be like a hump there. but I'm gonna try it and I'm gonna see. I just ordered from ARS. It was a lot, and I'm waiting for it. I do like AP though. Um, I've heard a lot of good things about ARS. Uh, I know a lot of people uses them, Freedom Breeder, uh, Sea Serpents, and I think Matt from Olympus Reptiles, he uses I think it's is it TGR racks, I think. So I mean, I guess it's just, whatever taste you want it. Somebody's looking to say hi. Um, uh, I know that female I just pointed to, that right there is my het clown female. She's been bowl wrapping. I haven't bred her at all, but this morning when I got up yesterday and the day before, oh okay, she was bowl wrapping. Uh, I haven't. Last time I weighed her, she was 971, and that was uh January 27th of 2020. So yeah, I did not know that TGR went out of business. I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that she proves out to be het clown. I'm gonna pair her to my pastel het clown. Like I said, I don't have no. The only recessive gene that I have in my entire collection is hypo, and I don't have clowns. I don't have pods. I thought about jumping on genetic stripes. I like them, um, but I just haven't. I just don't know. But I'm hoping to prove out clown, man. I love hypo clown stuff. So if I can prove her out to be het clown, um, yeah, man. But I'm gonna show off my thermostats here in just a second. I got three thermostats that I'm thinking about. I don't know which one I'm thinking about putting to this here rack, but um, I got a Zilla. I know nobody really uses that. I'll show you. I'll go get them. Give me 1 second. So all of these are oh, okay. All of these are brand new. I've never took them out the box. I've never opened them. I just bought them just honestly. I had the money. So I jumped on it, but I got this one. I've seen people use it. I've heard good things about it. I've heard bad things about it. I've got two of these. But my rack that I had a while back with I had the Zilla hooked up to it. It done pretty good, but I had all of them on heat mats. I didn't have heat tape for it. But this is a Zilla, and it's 1,000 watts. So I mean, I don't know. I mean, um, I've not used it. This is just this one will, if I don't use it, will be just kind of like a backup thing. The probe is kind of big on it though, so I don't know if it'll fit in like the hole that they pre-drilled in this rack. Um, Now this thermostat I love, man, and I've not seen it much, but I don't know if you guys can see that pretty good, but yeah, man, I love this one right here, man. I have one of these. This one's brand new, it's never been opened, but I do have another one um, in my bedroom hooked up to my hatchling rack. Uh, so yeah, I actually thought about, because this one right here, you can hook up two racks to it, and that's why I bought it. Um, that one in the bedroom though, it's only hooked up to one rack. But I thought about maybe hooking up the two. I don't know yet. And this last one, so yeah, and like I said, I've never used it. I bought two of them. One's right there in the background, up right there. And so far, I like that one up there. That's a Herbstat one, by the way. It does pretty good. Actually, it does pretty great. But like I said, I only bought these just in case one of them malfunctioned, the ones I'm using, and I had the money at the time, man. So yeah, but those are the three that I'm kind of stuck on as far as hooking this up. I've seen people use the jump start. I've seen a lot of people use the jump starts, honestly. I've heard some good things. I've heard some bad things. I've heard many people say that uh, the temperature and the degree that's showing on the actual thermostat itself is kind of off by a few degrees, which, I mean, I don't know if a few degrees matters. A lot of people say it does. But that's just like this rack right here. This rack is in my living room. And I got it set to 91.5. But when I like check the temperature of the heat tape, oh, okay, I got you. When I check the temperature on the heat tape, it's at like 89.7 or something. So I mean, but at the same time, this is not in no bedroom. This is in a living room. So I mean, and the only reason it's in a living room is because my house is not that big. I only got two bedrooms. Um, so yeah, but once me and my family move and get a third bedroom, I'm gonna put everything in there. Um, and another thing about this rack right here, me and my wife, we're never home. We're never really home. Me and her both work. Daughter's goes to school. So for the most part, as far as the noise level, we're not really home. And when we are home, all we do is eat and sleep, really. But yeah, I got a lot of stuff. I got quite a bit of stuff that I got. I know a few people offered to trade uh, a snake for some of this stuff, but I just didn't pull the trigger on it. I mean, but as far as these tubs, though, I have to go out and get water bowls. I've got some, but I'll need some. Uh, I'll need to go out and get more. And Heather, as you know, starting out with these, man, paper towels all day long. I still have those blocks of cocoa, pro cocoa, and the freedom breeder blocks. Um, I'm honestly after that last. Oh, okay. I'm gonna go to Walmart sometime this weekend and look. But as far as the coconut husk, man, I'm a little scared to use it honestly after that last that last time. So I don't know, but I be keeping it though, man. I still got it. Well, see these water bowls that you see in the tubs behind me, they come from the Dollar Tree, and they was only $1 a piece. And I wish they had smaller ones like exactly like these, but they don't. So I'll probably just paper towels. These paper towels fit quite good in here. Um, so yeah. So Heather, how's your breeding season going? I was on your live that you posted or that you were live a few days back. So I mean, I was. What's going Youper, man? What's going on, man? Just talking about the rack that I got and um about just a little bit of everything: reptiles, thermostats, racks, tubs. But yeah, we have the one clutch. They all just shed. I have another clutch in the incubator and working on 7 growths for the upcoming season. I hope it will go on you, but I hope it will, man. Uh, like I was telling Heather earlier, this was in my budget, and I only paid about $275 uh, for the rack and the tubs. I paid about $45 for those, so it was about $300 for everything. Um, but yeah, man. The problem I got with this rack, it's not really a problem. I think I figured it out now that I'm thinking about it. Is when they pre-drilled the holes where you put your probe into. Well, see, that's what I'm getting at. The holes that they drilled are in the middle of each shelf, but they didn't drill them far enough to where they're on the or connected to the heat tape, and that's kind of the dilemma I'm in right now. Um, which I don't have any hatchlings to go in this rack, so I mean I'm in no rush to put it together. But um, no, I put it in the right spot, man. Um, uh, my wife read the directions to me. What's going on, Mason's Morphs? Me and my wife put this together. What's going on, Iron Dog? Um, like the where they pre-drilled the hole, like the very end of it touches the the heat tape. Um, but I might just put the probe on top of the heat tape, and the cord that's coming from the probe itself, I might have to just kind of run it over the lip and through the hole and out the back. But I didn't think nobody was going to be in here, honestly. I know everybody's getting off work and stuff like that, and I don't want to bother anybody, but I was just going over what thermostats that I would maybe use for the for this rack. I got 3 of them. I'll show them off again. I got this one. Um, you called in today. And I got the Spider Robotics Herbstat one. And I got the Spider Robotics Easy 2. So I don't know which one I'm going to use for this rack. I don't know why, but this Zilla right here, I don't know why everybody seems to not like it or whatever. it worked for me just fine when I had my 2 shelves a couple years back. I mean, it done pretty good to me. So I mean, I don't know, but oh, because it's not digital. Huh. Honestly, I'd rather have the thermostats with the dials on it myself. um, that's the reason I bought this. That's the reason I bought that right there, man, because it's got dials on it. See, that's me. Like, I mean, I get that this world is evolving as far as electronics go, but I'm sorry, but I like buttons and dials and that kind of thing. I'm not really. That's just like that thermostat that you see up there. It took me a while to figure things out. I was actually getting upset because I was going through the different settings and I was just like, why is this thing so difficult to set up? And that dawned on me. Me and electronics just don't get along. So how's everybody's days going, man? I'm off today, so I figured I'd put out the video and oh, for my incubator, I don't have a thermostat hooked up to it at all. My incubator versus everybody else's is quite simple. Uh, I can show y'all my incubator right now if y'all want to see it. It's right there. I'm looking right at it. My incubator doesn't need no thermostat. It needs uh, it just needs to be a little bit bigger. Okay, okay. I'm gonna do another video on my incubator though. I've done one, I think like a year or so ago. Uh, it's been a while. My incubator, I went to Lowe's and I bought the biggest cooler that I could find. I bought that. I bought some light diffuser. I bought some brackets, and I nailed the brackets to the inside of the cooler. Put the light diffuser on it. Filled the bottom up with a little bit of water, um, and I put a fish tank heater in the water. Set it to about 75, and I put a water skimmer on the opposite end of the cooler so it'll kind of rotate the water for me. And bada bing, bada bam, there you go. All for about $60 for all that. And I've had that incubator now running for about 7 months, and my temperature is at about. I looked at it yesterday. It was at about 89.7. So yeah, the only thing, like I said earlier, the only thing about it is the cooler's not. It's long enough. It's not wide enough. I can only fit like 3 clutches in there, which I'm cool with that. So, and I got that idea from Reach Out Reptiles a while back, man. Because I'm not gonna lie, incubators are about just as expensive as racks are. So I figured, my pockets ain't that deep. So yeah, I go ahead and make my own incubator, just like I made this rack right here. Yeah, man. I mean, I'm not against buying an incubator, or buying a rack or whatever, but I'm the kind of person If I can save 2 pennies, guess what? I'm going to save 2 pennies. So yeah, um, I'm one of those people that if I don't need it, I don't buy it. I mean, so yeah, but yeah, man, I don't know. Let me turn y'all around. Speaking of incubator, so y'all can see it. You'll have to excuse the mess, though. There it is, right there. I don't know if y'all can let me close the window and cut on the light real quick. But yeah, that's my incubator right there. Yep, there it is, right there in the corner. That's my fish tank. I just cleaned that today. That's on my kitchen counter. Um, so yeah, my wife, she thinks I'm kind of crazy. She's like, "Who puts a fish tank on a kitchen counter?" Me personally, I think it looks good, but you never know. So yeah, let me cut on some light here. There we go. But yeah, that's my incubator, man. A lot of people think that's just for being all that, and I'm like, no, that's for eggs. And they like, well, eggs. I'm like, yeah. But I'll do a video on it though, man. I have not used it yet either. I have not used it at all. So yeah. I have not used it at all as far as incubating eggs. But I've had it running since about. I've had it running since about Christmas every single day since about Christmas. Who me? Uh, I've already started breeding, man. Or excuse me, Mister or Mrs. Sorry about that. These top 3 tubs that you see right here, these top 3 green ones that's just above my head, I bred all of them. Um, that's my pinstripe girl that my wife, uh, she kind of told me to put my male fire cinnamon with. The middle tub, uh, that's my pastel hat pod that I've bred to a inchy head pod and my male butter. And this tub on the end right here, that's my female head pod that I bred to my male ghost head for pod. So looking for some pods this year, especially on this clutch right here. Fingers crossed. Um, it would be nice to get some pods that are head for ghosts. That way, the next step would be hypopods. So yeah, but yeah, the only recessive I got in my whole collection is hypo or ghost. I don't have pods or clowns. Everything you see behind me, most of them are either head for clown or head for pod. Uh, I know a lot of people, they kind of buy the recessives and breed both of them together or go with a visual recessive, breed that to a head. Me, um, I'm doing the head for head thing, man. So yeah, it's gonna take a little bit longer for me to kind of get up to y'all's level, but that's okay. That is okay. I'm fine with that. Like I said earlier in my video, I'm taking it one day at a time, hoping for the best, preparing for the worst. Um, So yeah, yeah. Like this girl right here though, man. This is my head clown female. Heather said that she's growing follicles. I think she is. She's been bowl wrapping for like 3 days now. Um, she's been in the front of the tub. She's kind of in the front of the tub now. My go-to guy, he said that that could be a sign that she's ready to breed. I don't know personally. I think she's just a tad bit underweight for breeding, but hopefully this fall she'll be there and I can breed her. But yeah, matter of fact, I can grab her down if she'll let me. If she'll let me, man. I know everybody's kind of hungry. But this right here is the girl I was telling you about that was doing the bowl wrap. This is my head clown female. She's got weight on her. But I'm gonna breed her to my pastel 100% het for clown. So looking for some clowns, pastel clowns. But yeah, man. I don't know why, but just something about her pattern and her alien heads. I had to jump on her, man. Had to jump on her, man. Thick, huh? Ain't nothing wrong with a thick woman. Nothing wrong with it, man. So yeah, well, I don't y'all think she's thick, but I don't feed every week. I feed every 10 days. And y'all might think I'm crazy, but I don't know why, but I used to feed every week, but as they got older, I kind of, every 10 days or whatever. But the feeding response, man, it's insane. Like I would go to my local feed store in town, get my rats and my mice, because some of these adults still eat mice. And like I would come home, put the mice and rats down for like 30 minutes, take a shower because I just get off work or something. And like all of them be ready, man. It's like crazy. I do have quite a few males that are ready to breed. I haven't bred them yet. I got a GHI, hypo. He's ready to breed. What's going on, Genomic Labs? I have a male leopard. He's in shed right now. I have I got a male butter. I already bred him. I got an inchy male het pod. I did breed him with this pastel het for pod. I did not see no locks though, so I kind of threw my backup male in there with her, and that was Legless, my very first ball python, and that was he's a male butter. Let's see. And I think all the other males are in the bedroom. This female right here, though, she's a female yellow belly, possible het pod. She's not quite ready to breed either. Let me get her down and show you guys her. Let me get some more light in here so y'all can see a little bit better. But this is her. I don't think she's quite as big as that het clown girl I just showed you, but here she is. She went off food for about a month. This past feeding, she ate. So yeah, but I don't think she's quite there yet. So it's gonna be a little while before her. So yeah, but yeah, this is my female yellow belly that I got from Ecothermic Dungeon a while back. And the last time I weighed her, she weighed 1,114 grams. And she's probably the only snake that I have that loves to move a lot. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna pair her to. Because honestly, I've been watching videos. I don't know how to tell yellow belly in jeans. Gravel, huh? That's funny you said that because I got a new edition that I haven't showed. I've had it for about 2-3 months now. Where you going, girl? That rack ain't for you. That's for hatchlings. You too big to fit in there. But yeah, man. I thought about gravel. Banana would be nice. I do have a banana. My banana boy, he should be up to breeding size. Actually, last time I weighed him he weighed 407 grams, and that was back in January. So I mean, banana yellow belly is fire. Well, see, I like yellow belly a lot. I'm trying to get my Inchi, man. I don't know. He's like stubborn, man. Like, I was for sure he would breed with my pastel heifer pod, but no locks, man. No locks that I saw. Excuse me. But yeah, he's a mouser. He won't eat rats. He just don't eat mice. Let me go get my hypo male that I bred to my het pod female. It's probably time for him to upgrade. He needs a bigger tub. Well, maybe not quite yet, but so this right here, I do feed live. This right here is my male hypo or ghost, 100% het for pod. I don't know why he's being all shy, but and I did breed him. I did breed him to this female het pod. And I was quite shocked when he locked with her. I was quite shocked because I personally thought he was a bit on the small side. But I paired these two twice, and they locked both times. And this was probably within like 2 months of each other. So yeah, so definitely looking for some pod het hypos. So yeah. But I thought he was small. I told myself he wasn't going to lock with her, but he did. So I mean, but I feed live mice and rats. I know a lot of people recommend frozen thawed, but I don't do frozen thawed. So I do eventually want to switch over to frozen thawed, but I'm kind of limited on space, so I can't keep them in the house right now. Um, I got a local feed store that I go to, and she gets oh wow, but she normally orders what I feed them. Um, I've tried, I've tried, I have tried. Believe me, when they got big enough to where they could eat rats, I started off with a rat pup. They wouldn't take it. So I said, well, maybe I need to go a little bit bigger. And then I got a small rat, still wouldn't take it. Every now and then I'll try to feed small rats, but they just won't take it. They just prefer mice. I don't know why. I don't know why. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm a picky eater too, but I don't know. But that's my male ghost, man. So yeah, I mean, as far as my plans go, the plans are there. They're starting to get put in play. So yeah, man, I'm ready. I'm ready. Can I find African sulfur rats? Nope, not in my area. I take that back. I take that back. I live not far from Mr. Rob at KY Constrictors and Exotics. Uh, he lives on the Kentucky side of the mountain. I live on the Virginia side of the mountain, but we're on the same mountain. So yeah. So yeah, he's maybe I want to say about 3 hours from me. So yeah, that's why when y'all see me say, Rob, it's raining on my side of the mountain or something like that, I'm on one side of the mountain, he's on the other. So yeah. Man, we've been on this thing for 1 hour. I did not think I would get this many people in here, um, which is crazy. But yeah, that's my breeding plans for the season. For as far as my pinstripe goes, I was going to breed her to my pastel het clown and get some pinstripe het for clowns and lemon blast because I kind of like pinstripe clowns. But I got to involve the wife in this. I think she wants to see a fire pinstripe. Me personally, I would love to see a fire cinnamon pinstripe. So yeah, um, I think that combination would do her good, and they don't stink as bad. Well, no, African soft furs around here they're quite expensive compared to rats and mice. I mean, I think I can get mice for about hmm, I want to say about $2, a little less than $2, and I can get rats for about 250 ish, 275 ish. Um, but see, I'm at the feed store I go to. I'm the only one that buys in bulk though, because everybody around here don't have as many snakes as I do. So, um, nice, nice. I do want to add a couple more jeans to my collection, but I'm gonna be a little patient. I kind of want to add the Grim. I don't know if y'all ever heard of that. Um, oh man, I'm sorry about that, Heather. The Grim jean, and I was also on Morph Market, and I seen something called the Tiger Exantic. I don't know if you guys heard of that, but it's on Morph Market. I think that's what it's called. Those look pretty cool too. Um, so yeah, let me cut this TV off. But yeah, everything's closing, man. Like around here, a whole bunch of ever since this COVID stuff hit, a lot of stuff around here is closed down for good. I mean, it's crazy. I mean, you pretty much around because see, I live in the woods, like deep in the woods. Uh, so like most of the people around here, I mean, if Walmart ain't got it, you'd be better off just uh, going online. So yeah, but yeah, it's crazy, man. Like this COVID stuff, it's insane. It's insane, man. I mean, like schools, if like around here, the school system around here, they doing like 2 days a week and 2 days virtual, and so I don't know, man. Like me and my wife was talking, and me and her was discussing like if it got worse to the point they had to shut down the school system, one of us would have to stay home. Um, and I told her that I would stay home. So if it came down to that point, because I'll be honest, I think it would benefit me more than it would her. She loves the work. I love the work too. Don't get me wrong, but um, if I did have to stay home and homeschool Jasmine, I could do that and focus on these guys behind me a little bit more. So, um, so yeah, so yeah. I've been looking for some Orange Dream stuff too, man. So I don't know if Going Youper's in here, but see you, Iron Dog, man. You take it easy. I'm not gonna be on here too much longer either. I know everybody's just getting off work and getting kids and whatnot. So I mean, um, oh, do you? I have a. Oh, let me go get her. I'll be right back. So I got her, but as you can see, she's in deep shit, man. You can see her eye right there. She's in deep shit. This is an Orange Dream female right here. But yeah, she's in deep shit. I'm gonna go put her back. Um, we just hashed out a bunch of OD stuff that is 50% het for hypo. Sweet, sweet, man. Genomic Labs, am I subscribed to you? I think I am. I think I am. It's been a while since you put out a video, I think. Not for sure, but yeah, man. I like Orange Dream. I do. He has been, hasn't he? I was just thinking that, like, he used to put out videos on the regular, man, but now it's like, I got you. I got you. I got you. See, I don't have Instagram. I don't have Twitter. I just recently, or my wife recently got Facebook. So I mean, this as far as social media, YouTube is the only thing that I keep up with. I jump on Facebook from time to time, but I mean personally, I'm not really into social media. I mean, I'm old school. If you can't text or call or something like that, you don't need to talk to me. I mean, and I hate to be that way, but actually, Genomic Labs, I think I got your number. I think. I'm not for sure. Me and you talked a while back, but yeah, man, that's how I feel. Oh, go ahead, do your thing, man. Do your thing. I get it. I understand, man. Do your thing, man. I mean, that's why I don't. I mean, I don't put out videos because I'm putting in, 70, 80 hours a week. Me and my wife each are putting in that. I mean, uh, so yeah, like, by the time I get home, I'm so beat down. I just, you know, but yeah, yeah. I don't edit videos, man. I just throw it out there. But yeah, man, like, I understand, man. You got to do what you got to do. I mean, work is work. I get it. I get it. Trust me, man. I mean, you know, just like now that football season is here, uh, I love watching football. I did watch last night's game between Kansas City Chiefs and Houston Texans. So, I mean, um, so that was kind of enjoyable to watch, man. But I get it, man. I mean, everybody around here in my area, they're hiring everybody. And I think part of the reason is because everybody's staying at home because they're scared they're gonna get sick. And I tell them, look, I get it, but at the end of the day, my bills are due, man. I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, if I had the option, well, I don't have the option. I mean, I have to work and pay for all this. So I mean, so yeah, I mean, I tell people around here all the time, but I'm glad you can afford to stay home because I can't. I can't. I'm sorry. I mean, I mean, especially with kids. I mean, and what I mean by that is, like my daughter, she's 9 years old and growing like crazy. I can't afford to stay home because it's always shoes, clothes, school. I mean, it's always something. And for all y'all parents out there, y'all know what I'm talking about. I mean, so yeah. But but yeah, I mean, I've it's like after today, I won't get a day off till probably Tuesday, Wednesday, somewhere around there. So I mean, I work all weekend. I worked on Labor Day. I mean, most holidays I'm working. I understand that. My daughter has too, man. She's actually in her bedroom painting. She was painting here a little while ago. That's her thing. She likes to paint, man. She's got a bunch of little flower pots, and uh, most of the time, I don't know if y'all seen my videos here lately, but I got a bunch of paintings on my walls and stuff. That's from my daughter, man. That's what she does. She loves to paint. So I just I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, man. So I mean, I don't know. So yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to, I mean, this, like, see, to me, the hobby, the ball python hobby, to me, it's. I don't want to make a living off of it. I don't. Um, I'll be honest though. Do I want to make some money off of it? Yes. I'm not gonna lie about that. But as far as like my sole base income, nah, I don't want it to. I don't want it to do that, man. So So yeah, and that's why I'm not. I mean, me personally, that's why I'm not in a rush to really produce anything because it's like, don't get me wrong, I would love to produce snakes that I've never produced before, and I see people's videos and all that, but I don't want a big collection, man. I only want about, if I can keep a collection for about maybe like 100 snakes, I'm fine with that. I am. Like seriously, I'm fine with that. Right now, I got about 40. So if I can keep it around that number, that's cool with me. Um, the next step for me is me and my wife. We've been looking for a house, but due to the COVID-19, I told her, I said, you might as well just wait. You might as well just wait because everything's gonna be slow, and that's just like this rack here. I was telling her Heather earlier, this rack. I ordered this rack in March, and I got it in probably about like a month ago or so. So I mean, so yeah, man, it's just I'm just trying to take it one day at a time, personally. But yeah, like I said, man, and I try my best to watch y'all's videos and stuff. Just like I know everybody don't have time to watch what I put out there. For the most part, though, I am a part of the live streams. If I'm out somewhere, I'll drop in for a few minutes, um, but other than that, it's hard to keep up with everybody's videos. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie about that. It's very hard to keep up with everybody's videos. But I try to though. So yeah, I mean, like right now, I think I'm only got maybe 250, 300 subscribers. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with that. I'm not on here to gain subscribers. You know, I'm just on here. I told my wife when I started collecting ball pythons, I told her, I said, it would be nice to just throw a little something out there every now and then. She was like, you know what? Start your YouTube, man. So, and then that's how that happened. She was like, you throw a little 5-minute video here and there. So, yeah. I mean, by no means. And I'm not experienced at all in this, at all. I mean, I still consider myself a youngster. So, yeah. I mean, I got my snakes on paper towels because I'm afraid, in a sense, to use coconut husk. And Heather knows the reason why, man. Like, I've tried it. And, like, I think I was live when I initially was talking about it the last time, man. It was like I followed the directions and everything, but like the cocoa husk was getting moldy real fast. And I think it was because it was too wet. And I haven't used it since then, man. But I still have I still got some blocks out there in my room just in case, I run out of paper towels or something. So I understand that. I understand what you mean there. And I'm not saying cocoa husk is bad at all, because I'll be honest, with paper towels, you're cleaning all the time. But for me, that works because that gives me a chance to, peek in tubs and see what's going on, if they need water or somebody's in shit or something. It works for me because it keeps me checking on them. I mean, I check on them every morning when I get up, and I check on them when I get home. I check on them, and then before I go to bed, I check on everybody. So, yeah. My wife thinks that's a bit much, but I'm like, hey, you can't never be too careful, man. So, and I don't know if this applies to you, Heather, but as far as like the East Coast, because see, I'm in Virginia, and it seems like every time I order something from out west, it takes forever to get here. I mean, if it's like, for example, if I order like, this just hypothetical speaking, like if I ordered like cocoa husk or something like that, man, it takes forever to get over here, man. I don't know where these came from. The container store, I have no idea where these came from, but yeah, I'm glad I got this rack in though, man. I am. Yeah, I know what you mean. I'm about to get off here and work on dinner. I didn't know it was 4 o'clock. I thought it was a little bit earlier than this. But yeah, man. I will do an update video on the rack. I will do a video up on the incubator. I'm about to hop off here and start working on dinner because I'd say my daughter's probably getting hungry. So I appreciate everybody for stopping through. You ever need me, holler at me. Yeah, hopefully, fingers crossed, man. Breeding season goes great for me. Let's see. I hope everybody have a good breeding season. Have a blessed day. Stay up. Stay safe. And my name is LKB Pythons. I'm Leon. I'll holler at y'all in my next one.